Being a professional mixed martial artist doesn't mean you're jumping into the ring and getting into a street fight. There's an actual process. There's an actual science. We're gonna take you in to what these guys have to go through. This is Fight Life with Fun Mike.
Yeah, when you get to the venue, you know, obviously it's showtime and you gotta take drug tests and go to a rules meeting and get everything flowing and start warming up and getting wrapped up in the whole fight card. It was a little delayed because I think because they're seating or something, and there's a huge line outside the building, which was, you know, exciting to see people lined up, excited to see a local show.
So my best friend Josh comes up, picks me up, drives me to the venue, which is like every time. You know, I always have to have my glasses, my headphones. It's just what I do. It's just, I'm in my own zone, you know, I'm in my own world. I'm not hiding, I'm just in my own thing. I don't know, I've done that for a long time. The glasses, the headphones, and I listen to reggae. You know, it keeps me relaxed, and believe it or not, I'm not thinking about fighting, you know? I'm there, you know, I go look at the cage and stuff and move around in the cage. I have to move around in the cage because I visualize. I'm real about visualization, you know, feeling the mat, raising my hand in victory, climbing on the cage with my win. I'm real visual because if you could visualize, you can materialize. I like sneaking out. I like seeing my friends. I like seeing my family. I actually snuck out the front, you know, because they try to, you can't go outside. So I sneak out all the time. And I went outside. The line was so long. The line was the longest line I've ever seen. It had to be like a mile long. It was like 15 feet thick. I mean, you had to like drive to the end. I couldn't even walk all the way down the end.
Well, I was super happy for Josh. You know, I was in the back. It would really be nice if they had closed circuit TV back there where we could watch. You know, he got a huge knockout in the third round and a super epic fight that was just unbelievable. One of the best fights I've seen in a long time.
I actually was so bored. I had hours to the fight. Like I said, I'm last. There was like 8 fights ahead of me. Intermissions. I took a nap. I laid down on some boxing gloves in the corner and slept for like 2 hours. Like 2 hours. I think I slept too long because, you know, if you sleep too long, like you're like too tired. Like if you wake up just right, you're cool. But I like overslept, so I woke up drowsy and like, oh my God, I'm about to fight. I need to wake up. I need a coffee or something. I was so tired. So you know, I feel sluggish. I'm like, damn, I slept too long. I'm about to fight. I feel like it was the morning, you know? And my buddy runs down the hallway. Mad Mike choked out Keto. Oh my God, it gave me energy. It was like, yeah. And once I heard that gave me energy. You know, I thought that was gonna be a real good fight. And I don't like Keto. He hates me. He talks shit still. I forgot who he even was. And then he wants to talk all this trash at the press conference. He's a clown. Anyway, I found out that Gonzalez choked him out in the first round. Oh, dude, I felt like I had an energy drink. I was just electrified, like, yeah. I seen him high-fiving. He's like, I can't wait for you to smash Mitchell.
What you talking about?
Told you! Fuck that hump! You better melt this motherfucker.
I will.
Because as soon as he go down, I'm going to tell that bitch, give me my rematch, and we'll see who comes off the couch.
I'm not talking
Get
about
him,
what I'm
motherfucker.
talking about. That shit woke me up.
Oh, get that.
Sleeping or like, Dallas choked that fool out. Like, yes! I was tired before that, bro. That shit gave me energy.
That's really the jump start that got me going. I felt like I was at the fights again, you know? I felt like I was in some dreamland when I woke up, but once I found out he won, he pulled it off, especially choking that punk out. Oh, that gave me juice, man. And once I had that juice, then it was just time.
So here it is today, and 2 Team Atlantic elites, Max Griffin and David Mitchell. Good luck. and may the best man win. I love you guys.
My prediction for tonight, main event, is Madman Mitchell. Why? Because he's a madman, so he's gonna get it done.
Main event, Max Griffin knockout.
You know, it's going to be a great fight. They're both very evenly matched, but, you know, obviously I got to go with my teammate David Mitchell by submission.
I believe Max is going to win by knockout, probably second round. I think he's going to play with him the first round, then finish him second, third round. A lot of Mitchell coming out like this. Ow.
I can't say who's going to win. I love them both, but someone is definitely going to get finished in the main event, Mitchell versus Max Griffin tonight.
I think David Mitchell's gonna win, probably a submission. Max is good, but you know Mitchell's a tough fighter, so hopefully it's gonna be a good fight though for sure.
Max, my brother Max, gonna win by knockout. First round, second round, it's gonna finish the fight.
If David wins, I got it by first round submission. If Max wins, I got it by decision or TKO on the feet. It's gonna be a great fight. I can't wait to watch it.
Prediction: David Mitchell versus Max Griffin. My personal prediction. You know, everybody knows Max is a striker, so if he lands one on David, I'm sure Dave is going to go down. But we all know Dave's a grappler. If David gets Max on the ground, I don't think he'll have a problem with submitting Max. So I basically will go maybe 60-40 with Mitchell, although I know both the guys and I think they're both cool as hell, but I'm going to give it to the grappler, so I'll just say maybe give the slight advantage to David Mitchell.
I got Mitchell by submission. You know, I always believe in jiu-jitsu, and you know, that's what he reps. Max is a tough guy, but he's going down. Let's see where the king of Sacktown is. Boom!
So we're warmed up. I want to say Josh Apelt won. He was 2 fights before me. So we were about to be on deck. So then, you know, that's when I changed out. That's when I put on my jacka, my gangsta music, and that's when I kind of changed, you know. That's when it gets serious.
Well, Josh Emmett fought before me, so everyone was kind of out with him, so maybe I didn't get warmed up like I should have all the way, and then all of a sudden his fight was over and he was doing his medicals, and I'm in the tunnel ready to walk out.
I took a moment to go meditate. I've been reading a lot of books by Ha Ha Lung and these different books that my coach Brito recommended to me, and they've been helping me out a lot, being focused and mentally prepared. You're up, Max Griffin. You're up. We're up. We're clapping to go out. We go with my people, go in the tunnel. Mitchell was out there like he was gonna go first or like second or something. He's waiting by the door. He needed to go first, so we walked by him. He's trying to look at me and shit. They're all lined up on the wall. I don't even look at him. I just walk by him, don't even acknowledge him.
You know, come up into the cage, and obviously his fans are taunting me and telling me that he's gonna beat me or whatever, and I'm sure my fans are doing the same to him. And usually by the main event of a regional show, the place is empty. There's only the fans of those 2 particular fighters left. In this case, the place was packed. There's 5,000 people, highly anticipated fight, and everyone wanted to see what went down. And
right when I'm walking out, then it's fucking, I'm about to fucking kill people then. It's different. I can't even, I'm not me then, you know? I have a different side of me. And I walk out, this is different, you know? My team's more calm and collected and focused. They're just like, yeah, whoa, yeah, let's go, Mitchell, whoa! You know, it's different styles. But we're sitting there doing our prayer, and then I charge up. I have this chi exercise. I believe in, like, if you seen like Dragon Ball Z, like how they can charge up the flames above my energy. I do that shit before I fight. I learned this exercise where, you know, they grab me, my team grabs me and pull my arms down, do this like breathing exercise or freaking charge up. And after I do that, usually it's just 2 people doing it, but my whole team grabbed me this time. They all had their hands on me. I did it. Once I do it and stand up, I feel like I'm underwater. Like I feel like the air. Like it feels like I'm in a pool. Like, but I'm on land. You know what I mean? But it's all the energy that I've like created for myself, and I'm using it, and oh my God. It's funny. My mom like was right in the middle. You know, I seen her, gave her a hug. That was nice. Like, hey mom, give her a hug. time to take off my stuff, but this time was different. I was real relaxed. I'm usually like pissed off, but I was ready, man. Running around the cage, I look at Mitchell like, yeah, motherfucker, it's time. Looking at him, smiling, he could watch the video. I run around, look at him like, yeah, bitch, it's time. He's all pissed off, trying to mug and shit. I'm smiling like, yeah. We do the stare down. He's mugging. He's mugging me so hard. I'm smiling. I'm eye contact, but I'm smiling. He goes to touch, I don't touch, and then he smiles. And then we back up, and then it's a wrap. So the fight starts. I jam to the center. I jump from. I take one jump from my corner. I couldn't wait to get to the center, because of all these Mitchell fights, the guys, they're scared. They back up and get taken down. I knew I have to dominate them. These guys don't throw punches. No one did Huckabee. None of these guys throw any punches at them. You know, you got to go in there and take it to them. So I knew once the bell rang, bam, I'm in the middle, pressuring him. He didn't know what to do. He's trying to throw on me, you know, but he's slow. He's sorry in the hands. He's throwing these sloppy strikes, sloppy, coming from a mile away, stumbling. You know, he's coming at me. Next thing I know, he's on the ground. I don't even remember throwing, you know. It was just, you know, waiting, bam. Threw that right hand, crumbled him to his knee. He was on his back. I kind of got zealous. Was gonna jump on him. I'm thinking, what am I doing? Get up. He can't stand with me.
I remember getting knocked down the first time and being down in my guard and you know, wanting him to come and play, but he didn't want nothing to do with my ground game, so he backed up. I remember getting up.
Got up again. Kind of was punking him. He's on the cage, smiling. He didn't know what to do. I think I landed every punch after that. Landed. We circled out. He tried to grab me. It was over, under, over, uppercut, left, right. If you watch it in slow-mo, it's like a 7-punch combo. It's like boom, bam. He's trying to grab me. Bam, bam, over, bam, under the arm, bam, over the head, bam, step back, boom, bam. You watch, it's boom, boom, bam, wham. Falls on the ground. I'm thinking it's over. He's looking at me, smiling. He doesn't know what he's doing, you know. I kick him. And one thing too, I wanted to pressure him. I wasn't just gonna like, get up and turn around. No, I'm making him feel uneasy the whole time. I'm making him feel uncomfortable and scared. He was scared the whole time. Kicked his leg, and by then I automatically like read him. I don't know. All I knew is he threw one. I don't even know what he was even doing. But one thing I'm doing my striking, I make it seem like I'm where I'm at, you know? But I bet if footwork and people think he threw, he had no clue what was coming. He threw, I was right there, gone, came back, bam, hit him in that right, his leg folded. I thought he blew out his ACL, and he was out, you know? And I walked away, I knew it.
You know, I thought it was a bit of an early stoppage, and that, you know, I got a little unlucky or whatever, and unfortunate that I lost.
You know, the ref went up to him, and he knew he was knocked because he had one leg down, right? His leg was folded down. The ref came on him. He tried to put butterfly guard on the ref. You know what I mean? But after I knocked him out last time, it was like a home run. It's like a walk-off home run. Bam, he's done. I knew he was done. It was slow motion for me, man. And, oh man, celebrated. It was crazy. I mean, that moment was like one of the best moments of my life.
After that, I don't remember a whole lot, you know. I mean, I remember asking Joey what happened and not really being fully with it, and then, you know, we left.
The crowd's going crazy. There's fights in the crowd. My buddies put me on their shoulders like a king, you know, went around the cage. One of my buddies threw a Sacramento Kings hat in the ring. I put that on. That was like the cherry on top, the King hat. It was, man, that night was miraculous, awesome. That was one of the best nights of my life.
Max, I'm gonna let you do the talking on this one. I think there's a lot of people that want to hear what you have to say.
There's been a lot of hype for this fight. It's been in the making for years. I'm the king, but I love everyone. You know, I know you know, a lot of you guys hate me or booing, it's a sport, you know what I mean? And there's been a lot of talk, and it's no beef, man. No beef with any of it. You know, we're all fighters. It's a sport, and we all, you know, it's all here. It's mental, it's heart. My mind was so strong this time. I've been meditating a whole nother level. It was my time. And shout out to David, you know. I didn't let him get in my head. You know, that was his plan to get in my head, but I know that. I know, you know, he had a good game, and I used mine, and I've improved everywhere, and I did what I needed to do.
Hey, let's get another round of applause for your champion, Max Griffin.
King of Sag.
I told him, they can't take my punches. I told him to talk is cheap. The King of Sag right here. I told him no, right? Telling everyone all along, you know, I'm ready, man. Who else is there for me to fight around here? Let me move up. Let me move up. I need to fight someone else. I need to move up.
This is what we do.
Fuck yeah, Max! Fuck yeah!
How much money did I win everybody tonight?
Fuck yeah! You want me lots of money?
Fucking video. I'm gonna fuck it up.
I mean, I told him. I said he can't stop my right hand. I can throw that shit all fucking night. Can I do an interview with my hand?
Damn.
I'm Julian Griffin. I'm the king of Sacramento.
You're the Prince of Sacramento. Get one more.
I'm the Prince of Sacramento.
I started mixed martial arts when I was in my mid-20s, you know. Who would have thought? Here I am 25 fights later, you know, over an hour and 8 minutes in the octagon. I've been all over the world fighting. I've touched a lot of people's lives, and I'm only getting started, so it's never too late to change your life and to be inspired and, you know, to continue on fighting, you know. I mean, not every night is going to go your way. I lost in 43 seconds, you know. It was embarrassing. It was tragic, but I'll still get up the next morning, you know, and figure out how to put the pieces back together, you know. Give gratitude to my sponsors, to my family, to my friends, all the people that helped me get this far. No need to run and hide under a rock. This is life, you know. It's how you respond to that adversity that really defines you.
It's crazy. I wake up the next day. It was like cloud nine. Like, did this really happen like that? Yeah, it happens. I talked to Mitchell the next day. He was being cool, you know. Congrats on the win. Got me. Cool, man. I was like, hey, you know, maybe I could help you with your striking. You know, we could train one day. Who knows? I'm cool with my guys I beat and whatever. I'm cool with them. Like, we fought and that's that. You know, there's nothing more to do. So he's cool. I'm thinking he's a cool dude. A little bit later, I want to say then Brandon took us out to dinner. Me, Brandon, and him went to High Stakes Steakhouse in Thunder Valley, had a steak, and we talked. You know, he mentioned it was just for the fight. A trash talk was just for the fight, sell tickets. You know, it's his income, which is cool. I respected it. We talked, you know, different matchups and that. And that was good. You know, I'm like, you know what? He's not that bad. You know, he's not that bad. I don't like him, but, you know, maybe I'll give him a chance. It's cool. Have a good dinner. Next day, he calls me out. He calls me out on Facebook how I got lucky and all this shit. Oh, man. After that, I let it roll. I had meme central. I had my boys make me videos of him getting knocked out and these memes with, you know, funny comedy stuff. And I exploited those. Those went all over Facebook, almost broke Facebook. Hundreds of likes, hundreds of shares, hundreds of comments. I mean, just he got roasted. Roasted him for a few days, and that was fun. You know, so that was fun. Now, you know, that was a fun thing after the fight. Facebook's crazy. King of Sacramento this, King of Sacramento that. #1 in the region. The thing was, if I beat him, it would have been good, you know? But I wasted him. So that, for my confidence and everything, that's through the roof. I mean, it already was. I already knew I was, you know, the best around. This just solidifies it. Getting these opportunities, man. I'm going to all these radio shows, doing something now. I was on Good Day Sacramento this last weekend. That was huge. She was saying I'm the king of Sacramento, and it was fun. You know, reenacting the fight. I mean, there was hundreds of thousands of people saw that. Over the Bay Area, up north. I mean, Good Day Sacramento is like one of the #1 news stations in the area, in Sacramento, up north, down south. To me, that was huge. People I don't know were like, I've seen you on Good Day Sacramento. You know, I saw your thing on the news. It was cool, you know? I mean, everyone's seen it, you know? So that, you know, that's huge. I was on Inside MMA that same week, then the day before, which was huge. Boston and we're watching. Talk about how good, you know, good accuracy, not another knockout win. So that's good. I mean, that's worldwide too. So the exposure that I'm getting off this is a blessing, man.
So I got home from my trip to Mendo really late Saturday night after watching them fights. Those awful UFC fights. And I got back to Mendo maybe midnight. Parked my car right out front of my apartment. All locked it up and everything. I get up Sunday morning because I want to go to this Richie Martinez Jiu-Jitsu, 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu seminar thing out in Rockland. Got my, you know, pot of coffee, got my half-gallon of water, got my rash guard on, ready to go, ready to roll. And man, my car is not where I parked it. So call the traffic people. Did you tow my car? No. Report it stolen. You know, give them all the information. A couple hours later, police call me. You know, we're down here by the river and we found your car and it's running. You know, went down there and got my car. Other than like a cigarette butt being in the ashtray, it was just like so they didn't damage it or anything. They just took it for a joyride. I didn't know if it was like, you know, my mind's going, oh man, Max Griffin's people came and got my car, you know. But I think it was just coincidence. But you know, you feel violated from something like that. So if you're in Sacramento, then you might want to get one of them club things or something. Watch your car. That's the moral of the story. Went down there, cop gave me my car back, didn't have to pay for no towing or nothing, so that was good. Drove off, you know. I think they had left it running like all for hours and hours because I had like 3/4 of a tank of gas when I parked it, and it was almost out. So I had to go straight to the gas station, and I got a good call from my buddy that he wants me to come do an anti-bullying speech, like do a campaign. So we're gonna go do that out in Point Arena soon. So, you know, all's well that ends well. You know, everything's perfect all the time, but man, that moment when your car ain't there, that's tragedy, you know. Missed the seminar too. What a bummer. Shit happens.
No, my goal now is to be one of the best in the world, and that starts by getting in the UFC, working my way up the ladder and becoming champion. I know I can beat these guys, Robbie Lawler, Carlos Condit. I can beat these guys, and I'm gonna improve. And these guys just don't have power like me. They're all good, and you know they do all this stuff, but I touch someone and it's a wrap, you know. And I feel like a lot of these guys are slow, and I'm not knocking anybody, but I know I could clean some clocks in there. I could punch some tickets and make a splash.
Yeah, I just want to say that MMA on the regional scene, it's a real grind. We basically work for ticket sales. So every day on top of training full time, we also got to try to market ourselves and sell tickets for these local shows. And it's a real struggle, you know. Some of these guys can't seem to get out there and sell anything. So it's you just got to get out there and try to meet new people and talk to them, try to get them excited about coming to see you fight. and reach out to your family and friends. And obviously I'm super grateful for everyone that supported me along the way. It's not an easy way to make a living, I'll tell you that. It's a hard way to make an easy living. I certainly wouldn't trade it for a 9-to-5 job, but at the same time, there's no security. This is it. I don't got no 401k.
Right now we're just waiting. I'm gonna sit on ice. I'm a #1 in the region, and UFC, they're packed. They always have, but they're cutting guys. That's good. So I'm still on the list. I'm gonna be on ice. I'm not gonna take any fights right now. I'm gonna wait. They want me, so but it's a waiting game, as you know. Like Andre Feely got pulled in. A lot of these guys, it's short notice stuff. Lou Gonzalez, it's short notice. They don't just sign guys anymore. So, I'm back in the gym. I'm back in the gym already. I took a week off. Now I'm back in the gym. I'm gonna hang out, in 85, so I can make 70 when it's time. So I'm ready for that, but I'm ready for the next stage. I feel like I have nothing more to prove. Honestly, nothing more to prove. There's no one. I beat everyone. That's important. And then I wasted the best guy in SAC. So I'm the king, and I can't wait to go to the next level.